welcome back to another episode of You Reaching or Teaching, where we talk about hoops on and off the court, from my hometown to across the water. I am one of your hosts, Derek, and with me I have my co-host, Aaron. But for this episode, we do have a special guest. I will introduce him after I finish this, but hope everyone is having a blessed day or a blessed night, whatever time that you listen to this. If you're watching this, hit the like button on the video, hit the subscribe button on the channel. And if you listen to this, go ahead, leave us a rate and a review on whatever streaming platform that you listen to this on. But like I said, we do have a special guest with us, joining us for the conversation tonight. We have Cav joining us. For this conversation. Cav, if you mind, just give a little bit of introduction about yourself and then where they can find you on social media.
How y'all guys doing today? Under the handle American Sleeper for most of my social media, the American Sleeper. We do anime content, speak on sports a little piece, and clothing. So yeah, at the American Sleepers with a Z at the end, not an S.
Nice, appreciate that. All right, but before we get into some of the topics that we have for this conversation, I do have to ask you a question. All right, and this question will determine if we can continue this episode or not. If Aaron has paid you under the table, and we will get in, and we will talk more about that type of stuff later on in the episode. But who is better? I ain't saying who you prefer. I ain't saying who you like. Who is better? Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain?
Bill Russell.
My God.
So I'm going to tell you why Bill Russell and not Wilt Chamberlain, right? Bill Russell had a better team. We can hands down say that. Better team. I can't even argue that. I won't even, Wilt Chamberlain looked like he was better because Wilt Chamberlain looked like he was chasing the Alchemists. Like he looked like he was like a one-man army almost. So I think you could judge a player as a person who's played basketball. You could judge a great player if they're still great amongst other great players. So I think it's harder to be Boogie Cousins. I mean, I think it's harder on yourself to be, not Boogie Cousins, LeBron, Kobe, and play next to somebody great and still shine compared to the Boogie Cousins of the world, the Vince Carters of the world, the Tracy McGrady's of the world, the AIs who look spectacular, but never next to somebody else. They never looked the way they looked as by themselves next to somebody else. I think Wilt Chamberlain was the start of that.
The disrespect. Don't ever name them niggas with Wilt.
Oh, here we go.
Don't ever name them. Don't ever name them.
I know it's spooky season, but you gotta be scared of the truth.
Don't ever name them niggas when you talk about Wilt fucking Chamberlain. That guy. I don't want to hear
He's
that.
him, though.
He's
him.
Hear that.
I think I got his San Francisco jersey, too.
But you made the
I got Bill Russell jersey. I got his San Francisco jersey because I believe he him.
When we talking about Wilt, and we talk about just the one-on-one matchup with just stacking up with stats for stats. Wilt, everything is, he contributes more. He's more productive.
Was Bill Russell Wilt's contemporary, or was he Kareem's contemporary? He was more Bill than Kareem?
You said was
who was his contemporary, like his rival?
Bill. It was Bill and Wilt.
More Bill, more than Kareem?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Him and Kareem did have battles though.
I mean, they had battles, but that was more towards
his end.
But it was still some good battles though. But I would say it's more Bill and Wilt.
It's more him and Bill. Yeah, nah, like not because I like Bill more. I like Wilt more, to be honest. I'm speaking from a subjective point of view of like 11 straight.
You see that, Derek?
That's better, but that's better team. I'm talking about individual.
Yeah, but like so this is where you're gonna get me like, this is where my stance takes in on it. I'd be like, if you stay on a sucky team, that's on you, bro. You see this man back here? He could have had so much more rings. These two in the middle could have had rings.
But
if
it's because niggas like Wilt had to go through that shit for Bron to be where he at now. Shit, Jordan too, motherfucker. Shit, man. Them niggas was in the civil rights era, nigga. Them niggas was going through some shit. What the fuck are we talking about?
I think Wilt was focused more on other things than basketball.
But isn't that the scary part though? Because Joker,
it is the scary part.
Because Joker don't like basketball, nigga. Joker don't like basketball. He like horse racing more than basketball.
Yeah, that's his culture.
Basketball is the shit he do on the side. And he's killing niggas. And he's the best in the world at that shit.
We said the same thing with Steve Nash. He likes soccer more than basketball. And he got 2 MVPs.
And he ain't the best at shit.
I don't know about that now.
Is he top 3 in point guard?
He's a top 20 point guard. He's a top 20 point guard.
Man, we top 20. We talking about top 5s over here.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that.
I was about to say, he's not top 5.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not top 5. He's not top 5. I'll put him at like 13, 14, maybe 12. Maybe.
I mean, for me, Steve he's in that top 10.
Well,
maybe
that's
top
cool.
15.
That's fair. Like he's in my top 5 passers.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, probably top 10. Probably top 10.
That's a 10.
That's fair too. That's fair too.
Just because the MVPs get him there.
The MVPs do get him there, but one should be Kobe's and one should be D Wade's. Just saying.
One should have been Shaq.
Nah, that was okay.
Yeah,
I see why.
I
see why. I'm not gonna fully disagree. I see why.
I'm about to say you can't argue that. Yeah, you can't argue that at all. But I know Kobe.
Kobe was doing the same though that year. That was the year that Kobe emerged.
That 5-6 year. That was Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe should have got that shit.
Yeah. When he finished 3rd that year?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the story. All right, but we're gonna move on. But I do want to say this because next time I wanted to see my brother Aaron, I wanted to read these stats out to him.
Absolutely.
And like we always mention, Bill always had the better team than Wilt. So in one-on-one matchup, Bill Russell is 57 and 37 when it comes to one-on-one matchups.
But he lost 57 or won 57?
He won 57.
Okay.
So 20 more games than he lost. You know what I'm saying? However, now go to the regular season averages. And these are when they are playing each other, not this season. Bill Russell, 15.1 points, 22.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists. Great numbers. But it's levels, right? Wilt Chamberlain, 30.1 points, 22.9 rebounds, 4.4 assists. Playoffs, Bill, 14.9 points, 24.7 rebounds. Wilt, 25.7 points, 28 rebounds. I just wanted to throw that out there.
No,
You can take that. You can take that information. You can take that information and do what you want. And Wilt
that's like
was
comparing Dennis Rodman to Dirk Nowitzki.
Whatever you want. He was a freak, man. Like niggas a freak.
No, he was. They both were freaks in nature. They were. Their volleyball stats is even crazier, and they track.
Respect me. And I never want to disrespect Bill. Bill was that guy, but I'm sticking up.
And we don't got the proof, you know. And that 100-point game, that 100-point game, I want to see the proof of that one.
Listen,
I would have probably altered it.
We ain't never gonna see it.
I feel you.
We ain't never gonna see it.
I feel you. But let's be real though. If we talking hoops, any nigga that can average 50 for a season dropped 100 on a nigga here and there, bro. Like, come on, like, what are we talking about? Nigga averaged 50 for a season. He had to drop 100 here and there. Niggas won't touching him. Come on, man.
So watch this now. So I'm a challenge to what you just said, right? I did do a little research real quick while you were talking about the win percentage. Would you say Jimmy Butler is a better player than LeBron James?
In regard to percentage?
Yeah. And Paul Pierce. Would you say they're
probably in percentage? If you're talking about statistical, yeah.
So you think that Jimmy Butler's a better all over player as far as percentage, right?
I don't base my opinion on stats, like completely stats though.
Okay, because
I base
Jimmy
mine
Butler
on
has a
I base
70% win ratio.
I base mine on
against LeBron.
ability. Like their individual abilities, their talent.
If we're talking ability, I can see your case for Wilt because of athleticism. Wilt proven that he's
they both was athletic.
One of the most athletic.
But man, Wilt was different though,
tall.
bro.
Wilt was different. Wilt was definitely different.
I'm just talking strictly ability. But we'll get into this later. But what I like, the reason why we like Wemby because he's using like this is probably the closest thing we'll see closer to Wilt.
To Wilt?
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably the closest shit we'll see what it was like when Wilt was playing. But him actually using his physical attributes to his advantage. It's a lot of big niggas in the NBA that don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's a skillful
Bo got drafted his year, right? Bo?
I think they
Bobo
was
the year before.
Bobo was before.
Year before.
And look at him. He ain't doing nothing.
Bobo didn't get the chances that Wemby do.
The Suns, bro. I can't say that. I agree with you all the way up until the Suns and the Magics. I cannot agree with that. The Suns
I was about to say after a while, it becomes your work ethic.
Yeah.
Because I don't think politics apply to people that haven't had the opportunity yet. So since you never really got the opportunity, it has to come down to your work ethic, bro.
Yeah. And that's what they say about Bo.
I mean, that's what happened to Emmanuel Mudiay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought Don Maker was going to come to the lead and destroy. But nope.
Where his brother? Where Marco?
I don't know.
Because I know he went to Howard, but that was like 2020.
But that's like one of those situations where, where it was big at around that time, those HBCU announcements. I think Prime had just went down there and stuff like that. Yeah. I think after a year or something, he left. So it'd be shit like that. Niggas don't really be for the cause. They be for the check, niggas. Like, what the fuck we talking about?
Facts.
Niggas be for the check.
I mean, hey, speaking of that, let me know what you think of that episode I sent you.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. I do my podcasting in the morning and then when I'm driving. So I'll be breaking it up. So I don't want to talk about that.
All right, cool.
Man, but like we mentioned, man, the NBA season is back. To me, it's the best sport in the world. You could debate your mama, not me. That's just my thoughts.
100% the best sport in the world.
Best sport in the world. I'm glad it is back. But it might not be back where y'all used to be watching the games at. Now the national televised games are either on NBC, Peacock, ESPN, ABC, and Prime. Those are the 5 places you can watch the national televised games. I want to ask y'all fellas just how y'all am I good? I see my Wi-Fi messing up.
Are you fine to me?
I'm just making sure.
I'm trying to fix my mic on my camera, making sure.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just making sure y'all can hear me. But yeah, I just want to get y'all opinions on what y'all like about the games on Peacock now, because of course it was on HBO Max, which was a partnership with TNT, but now it's with NBC, and that's partnership with Peacock, and it's also on Prime. So, what y'all like about the games on these new streaming platforms?
All I'm gonna say is this: I hate streaming. That's all. I just hate it. I hate it now. At first I loved it. Now I hate it. But you know what? We got it now. Enjoy the games. Hoorah.
Kat, what you feel like?
What
you feel like?
I feel like you never get the game when you want the game that you want when you want to watch it. It's always like I'm a Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan. Like, I'm a LeBron man. I got LeBron 17, 16,
so
15.
You're not a Laker. I like to make sure we.
No, I'm a Laker too, because I got every Laker great. I got Wilt Chamberlain. I got Kareem. I got Magic Johnson in there. I got both Kobe jerseys. Yeah. I got Shaq. I got every Laker. Every Laker that meant something. I got Ron Artest jerseys.
Yeah. Peace out here. Yeah.
You feel me? So like, Nah, I like the Lakers, so it was a both thing. It was a
I
both.
bet,
So when he
bet.
came, I was like,
I ain't mad
I
at.
can't
I ain't
say
mad
that.
at that. I ain't mad at that. But it be some
But
fans that just that one, and I don't like discussing Laker business with them. You know what I'm saying?
nah. Yeah.
I don't.
When
You
Kobe,
laughing? I don't. I don't like discussing Laker business with them, man.
remember when I told you I'm from Orlando, right? I
Yeah.
was physically in Orlando when Kobe beat us.
Wow.
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
Dang.
I was going to
Yeah.
school. My graduation year.
Wow.
Sheesh. I
So
know
I
this.
remember
Damn.
cheering for the Lakers while Kobe was giving us that word. So like, I'm a Laker fan. I remember crying when I went to Jamaica and I had the Kobe jersey back then, and I remember crying because they stole it.
Oh yeah, I've been teed.
I would have cried too.
The champion.
Been right behind you, so we gotta get that back. Talking about.
That Jamaica. It's gone.
I said, speaking of Jamaica, pray for Jamaica.
Yeah,
You know, they're going through what they're
yeah,
going through
that's
right
a
now.
fact. That's a fact. Pray for Jamaica. But yeah, it's what it is. I don't even like football games on Prime, honestly. So Prime, I don't even know why that deal even happened. But I mean, if one of my teams is playing on there, I'll probably watch it. But other than that, I don't really care for all of it. Peacock is straight though. I mean, what they got going on, I feel I see where they trying to go with it. You know, just bring that feel back, that old '90s feel, passion of that passion back in the game. But I mean, I don't know if it's working when we just get 2 minutes of mic per game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like what we doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that.
Like, I think that's a perfect segue right to that right there, realistically.
Facts. And so I definitely want to bring up Mike. So if I can go try to find a video.
Oh no, tracking thing weird.
Right quick. But yeah, if y'all watching NBC, the games on NBC, y'all know Mike. I guess this is like an hour, 2 hour long interview that they did with Mike, but they're gonna just break it down in
So I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the clips.
Yeah, but they will just break it down in segments throughout the whole season, I feel like. But one of the scenes that came around was Mike talking about load management in the NBA. So get this sound right quick. And I'm gonna play a little bit of the interview.
Has become such a hot button in the NBA.
How I know you were going to talk about that one?
Because you played 80 games a lot. You played 82. What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me, and I want to shut him up. He's calling me all kinds of names. I definitely want to shut him up.
Right.
You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show, right? So if the guys that are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it, and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
So give me the first.
All right, so I want to play that little part right there from the clip that did show. What y'all think about what MJ said about load management and what side of that?
Do you want my like clean answer, or do you want my like in-depth answer? All right,
the honest answer.
The in-depth answer to that is corporations don't show the same love to players that they used to. So like back in the day, how like when Kobe retired, the Lakers gave him that before he retired, they gave him that big contract.
Yeah,
you don't see that same love. So I think players are now adopting, I got to look out for me first. So even if it was just my little ankle, I'm going to look out for this little ankle because look at Isaiah Thomas not the Pistons Isaiah Thomas, Celtics Isaiah Thomas. That situation is a caution tale. I think load management became really prominent after Isaiah Thomas and he hurt himself. What was that? 2016, 17, 18, whatever that.
Yeah, I think it was 17, 18.
I want to say 17, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, 17, whenever he hurt himself playing through his sister dying, and then he hurt himself after that, and you don't even give him a contract, then you trade him off to the Cavs. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm a player watching that, I'm like, nah, because he was on top of the world. He was up next for a contract, 120. He was about to get that 124 years. You feel me? And then to see that happen, it's like, that could be me next. That could be, if your name is not Steph Curry, if your name is not LeBron James, if your name is not somebody who brings in tickets and jersey sales, that could be you next. That could be Jokic next. That could be Devin Booker next. You feel me? Like, that could be any person is one injury away from just being not him no more. So I think people are more cautious. Kawhi Leonard be another one who his career after that one injury, he been wonky, but got him a ring out of it.
Yeah. What you think, Aaron?
It was the hip injury in 2017, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I agree with Cab, but I agree with it from a different perspective. It's like, stars did play back in the day. Like, hell, there's a footage of I forget the gentleman's name, but he was playing the game with a neck brace on, which wasn't safe. But it's like something that Shannon Sharp said in an interview one time. I forget what athlete he was talking to, but he was talking about how you can play hurt, you can't play injured. Like, more athletes can play hurt and have played hurt before, but we've also seen the I don't know if I'm using that word right. We have seen the repercussions, thank you, of athletes playing hurt then getting injured more now. Because it's like, we can talk about, the low cut sneakers instead of them being mid. We can talk about, I think Gilbert Arenas brought up a good point where he talked about athletes' bodies aren't conditioned properly anymore, especially thanks to things like AAU, which I think is a very, very true thing of, it's like, you don't train, you don't work out, but you play 5 games a week, and have one practice. Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask a quick question? Is ANU bad for basketball?
I think so. I think so. Okay. I'm not going to say AAU is bad. I just think it needs to be remodeled. That's just it. I just think it needs to be remodeled. I don't think it should be gone altogether.
I don't want to expand. I just wanted to ask that question. I agree.
Yeah. That's it. It just needs to be remodeled.
I think it takes the hunger out of basketball.
I agree with that. That because
the kid who don't got the money to go to AU but is on the basketball court every day, all day, he not gonna get seen because he not in AU. He on the school team, but his school suck. I feel like it takes that like level of like that kid who was hungry to get to the next level. It kind of kills him a little bit, or.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that completely.
I'll make this quick in my fault, Aaron. I'll
no, you go ahead.
Back to you. Because I was probably in 11th grade when I first really when I was just watching shit on YouTube. I wasn't thinking about ANU. I was just watching basketball, so I didn't really know about the ANU programs until probably my 11th grade when one came visit the school. But they was really just looking for freshmen and sophomores or whatnot. But for me, just going throughout high school and playing basketball, I thought we had got more out of just going to team camps and not just regular camps, but just greater team. Coach, he registered us for NC State camp, put us in the top bracket. Had no business being there, but we was there for the experience though. And just, if you want to get better, you gotta learn how to play against these people. So just going to even just the regular summer camps and individual camps that the universities and stuff be having, that did a lot of us that came around, was in the 434 areas good, not just in Prince Edward where I went, but there's people around the 434 that I seen. What's my guy name? Javante. Where he on now? Detroit. Yeah, he on Detroit now. Yep. Yep. So I don't know. And then I don't know much about ANU since I didn't play and go through that system, but just hearing how people talk about it, And then just seeing like the prices of these junks, like them junks is outrageous. And just the
Yeah.
registration fee to go to these motherfuckers. Like, bro, y'all are making a band off these kids. And some of these
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers just be in third grade.
Yeah.
Like, I get you advancing like that,
Excuse me.
but let's be real. How many stories have we heard about those kids like that at that age becoming who they like a big individual in professional basketball?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know many. Y'all,
It's
To
true.
be honest, it seems like a lot of nepotism in basketball. I'm not even talking about Bronny. Bronny deserves to be there for the sake of who LeBron is. But everybody else, a lot of kids look like they like kind of getting like groomed to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's true. It's true. Look at Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
he reclassed
Like,
up. He said,
yeah, like they
"Forget high
build you
school,
up to be there.
forget living the rest of my childhood out." He reclassed up and said, "I want to leave high school a year early just so I can go to college." And
I say, even though I like them, look at the Boozer twins. Like they
they
balling.
different. I
They
ain't been watching
balling.
much, but
No,
I'm
I.
looking at them shits. That boy, them niggas different.
It's like
But it's like
they.
look,
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
was gonna say like they nice, but they're groomed to go to the NBA. Like they will both be in the NBA next 3
yeah,
years,
for sure,
No matter what.
no matter
Even
what.
Bryce. Even Bryce.
Bryce
We
will be
know
in the
Bryce.
NBA too.
for sure.
He will.
And he all right. He all right comparatively to
Yeah.
some of these people, you know?
Go ahead, Aaron. My fault.
Oh, but back to what Jordan was talking about is I've seen that shift now of like old heads being cool with load management. Um, I think more so it's because they don't want to keep catching flack online. But it's one of those things where it's like it's a fair conversation to have. Of it's like, he like you said, there's a difference between me being not able to play versus me not wanting to play. And I think we're in that aspect of it's like, okay, if you are hurt and it could lead to being injured, I'm not gonna press you for just sitting out the game. Like that's why when we was on here last time and we were talking about Halliburton, I said to everybody, I say, even though I still got OKC winning, which they did, congratulations, I called it. I still think
Whatever.
Halliburton should have sat out game 7 because he was hurt, but that was the type of hurt that could lead to being injured. And now look where he at. And now people saying, oh, he could be back by February and March. Hell no, don't do that. Like you or Jason Tatum, y'all just sit this year the hell out. Like rest, recuperate, get stronger. Because rehabilitation is not getting the muscle stronger. It's getting back to where you were. So it's like I say all that to say MJ got a point, not because he's MJ and not because he's an old head, but it's one of those things where it's like load management has become a problem and a concern. And I would say there's a time and place for it, but ultimately let's be real, it's like it's like something you can play through, you don't want to. Like, if I have wrist soreness in my non-dominant wrist, I'm still gonna play. Like that's just me. If I got like a thigh bruise, okay, that could become a blood clot, So it's understandable that I don't play this game. The right bump. Now I'm Chris Bosh. But it's one of those things where it's like it's an overcorrection. And that's all it is. It's overcorrection.
I pretty much agree with that. What both of y'all said. I'm not gonna try to piggyback what you were saying, but I think for me, I'm on the side of one, I think just the league itself mismanaged pretty much how you mismanage how man it should be. Blame Pop, he started that. Blame Pop for that. But it's just like the incentives they also put in is the reason why players like Halliburton would come back, because if I don't play a certain amount of games, then everything that I work for, I can't get no type of awards. Even though I'm better than these dudes, just because I missed about one game, I can't get that award or that accolade. But I'm also on the side of where it's like we can't really.
I think
get
that's
too
gonna end
many.
soon too, though. You want to be honest with you? I think that's gonna end soon. Cause who you gonna get an MVP to? You gonna get an MVP
That's what
to
I'm saying.
Jake what's it? The two name? Jake LeVary or something like whatever. They gonna give,
Jake from State
who you
Farm.
gonna give it? Yeah, like eventually, if everybody out of it, the winners ain't gonna be the people that we want them to be.
Yeah, it gonna hurt. I was saying when they put the policy in, we was having a discussion. I was pretty much saying that's gonna mess teams gonna do some shady shit because they're gonna start having to pay people that don't necessarily deserve to be on these all NBA teams because motherfuckers is hurt. So they just happen to make third team all NBA, and then you got to pay them the bag. But
Yeah.
that's what like not the Wizards, Memphis when it come to
Memphis.
Triple J.
That was like they had to do with Jaren Jackson.
Baines. Baines. No, that's
Baines
what got rid
too.
of Baines.
Yeah.
But that's part of it. But that's part of it. But then that's
gonna keep happening.
Let's
Being
just say
traded like
because Wemby went down, and that's crazy how Wemby only played like half the season last year, and he still had the most blocks out of everybody. That whole
It's
season.
not that crazy. It's not to me. It's not that crazy.
That's wow.
He can average 3 blocks, 4 blocks a game easy.
It wasn't just his averages; it was his amount.
But it's the amount. No, not. I'm about to say it's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
amount.
He can average 4 amount easy, so 4 is a lot. 4
But if
blocks
somebody
a game,
averaging
Dwight
3,
Howard's at 1.2.
but if somebody else averaging 3 or at least 2, you can't pass him by the time the end of the season come. This nigga played like 40 games. You play
but Dwight Howard was like 1 or 2 blocks a game. I think 1.2, 1.5 a game. So Wemby like
No, it was like 3. It was like 2, 1.2, 1.8. All the 3 years he got defensive player of the year. Yeah,
Dwight. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you get 3 or 4 blocks a game, come on, like
he got 9 like the other day. What is it?
No, for real.
He got like 9 the other day.
It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I can believe it because that man's a machine for that. If he don't do nothing else in his career, he could be defensive player every year.
That's a fact. I can see it happening though. I can see it happening. Like
they give it to Rudy Gobert.
It's not really a hot take, but if Spurs, I think Spurs gonna be at least top 3 in the West. And of course we'll talk about that later. But
I think they have the potential to be.
They got something going on over there. But
they do.
Back to low management. Outside of that though, we kind of can't be mad at where the league is going, especially when you talk about just the concept of low managing players not wanting to play a certain amount of games. Well, not necessarily, maybe not a certain amount of games, but just the constant wear and tear on their body every day, like back-to-back games, sometimes triple games, 3 games in 4 days and stuff like that. I mean, we talk about Wilt and stuff earlier. I mean, some of the players, shouldn't it be a good thing that the league is going this way to make sure players are safe and their body is good for after they retire?
I mean, yeah, I think it's a great thing. I think that at the end of the day, Isaiah Thomas should be the poster child of know what not to do.
Yeah.
Like that hurt me, and I don't even like Celtics like that. I got 1 Celtics jersey.
That's the truth.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who you got? Is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Yeah.
Nah, it's KG.
KG.
I love me some
I ain't
KG.
mad at that either.
I say it's to add to Cav's point about that is it's like I think a lot of times we forget what happened to IT with that hip injury because it's like that shit set him back like 2 seasons. Well, basically
what you mean 2
years.
seasons? You mean 2 seasons that ended his career?
Yeah, you're right. Basically, it is.
Yeah.
It ended his career, but it was one of them things where it's like it's just crazy that Paul George's ankle, like his leg got snapped, but he still got a contract.
He's a small forward. He's the best. A wing defensive small forward is going to be something that we're always going to need.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If you can shift back into what's his name, Gordon Hayward, same thing, wing defensive small forward.
Yeah,
not really defensive, but overall good small forward player. And you saw what happened to him too. Like he broke his leg and came right back and played because that position is needed.
Yeah. I will say also this, like, not disagreeing with what you're saying, but it's like that clutch guard is also very needed now too, because we saw it with Van Vliet in 2019. We see it now with Jalen Brunson. We saw it with Derek Fisher. We saw it with IT. We saw it with I'll say even like someone like who should be in the league, shout out my boy Chris Clemens. I've seen him play. Like dog. Like
That's a
someone
big
like that, you
South,
need in the
man.
fourth quarter where it's like tied within 2 points and it's a minute left on the clock. So it's like I just see that as just as valuable as a wing defender. Yeah, as someone who puts defense over everything. But I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing. I
No,
definitely
no,
get
no,
what
no,
you're
no. You're 100% right. I think the difference is it's hard to come across a dude who's 6'6", 6'7" with the wingspan. I'm 6'2". I'm
saying.
taller than IT. You feel me? It's easy to come across me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to come across, not let's say Chris Paul per se, but like I think there's more people being produced of that body built than the Gordon Haywards and the Paul, Michael Jordan, those people with that like it's something built that I feel like that's why Paul George, because look at Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins is a great player. He was at his prime, and then he went to the Pelicans, got injured, never was the same. I think his body built was the other end of it that, you got to kind of be in the middle to like get a chance to be redeem yourself. I feel like.
Facts.
That's fair. That's very valid. That's fair.
I feel like the NBA just gives up on you. I feel like I see it a lot. Like a lot of players that just give up on like, oh well, there's somebody that looks like you, somebody that's shaped like you.
Facts.
That's true. That's very true.
Because you're right. No, Paul George. I was just thinking about the Paul George thing. You're like 100% right. But I'm like, Paul George did kind of work afterwards too, and Paul George is a easy person to like deal with. Maybe that's a part of it too.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's not a locker room problem. Or like this personality. Yeah, he's someone you definitely want on your team.
For sure. Yeah. Podcast P.
I mean, but you're right. You damn right. I want a 6'9" small forward, a 7'2" wingspan who can give me 25 and 3 steals.
Anybody.
Well,
every team needs that. I feel like every team has what you were saying, right?
Anybody
Every
needs
team
that.
has a decent point guard or shooting guard, right? Every team in the league, but not every team has that wing. That's why I think the dude from Charlotte,
Miller?
what's his name? Miller, yes, Miller.
Yeah, Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller, yeah.
Brandon Miller, yeah.
Boy, nice.
He a steal.
No,
That's a
he's a
fact.
taller
I
Paul
agree.
George. If you watch how he play, he's a taller Paul George.
I definitely. That's it. Let me play this right.
Right, so I understood the mentality of the load management. I understood the conversation and the dialogue.
But did you enjoy it when they tried to manage your load?
No, because I was different.
We're all different up here.
It's late. Honestly, I was a little.
Oh man, I had to play that joint. Vince Carter on that joint tripping.
There's been another episode
Them
of
boys.
Reaching the Season. I think we done.
Them boys,
That's my dog Bello back there.
them boys retired. Yeah, them boys retired. They don't know how to talk there. That's funny.
That sounds like Vince Carter. That was Vince
That
Carter.
was Vince. Yeah. That's crazy for that question. Nah, man, but just back to MJ right quick, before we move the conversation along. How do y'all feel about how he's contributing to the NBC and what they got going on Peacock?
About time.
It is about time. He said that too. In that first joint he put out. He said he feel like he should be giving back. I mean, of course, everybody consider you the GOAT, nigga. You just go and hide.
I don't think that's what it is. And that's what kind of made me mad about MJ. I got nothing but Jordan sneakers. So what I'm about to say, I have more Jordan sneakers than I have anything in the world right now, right? So what I'm about to say is very objective.
Okay.
Jordan is feeling his legacy slip from him. And the closer LeBron is to retiring, the closer his legacy is getting slipped away. And the only way he can control the narrative of his legacy is to interject in any little small moment. Like if you notice, LeBron won that 4th ring, and my dog dropped this documentary that was 20 years old, 25 years old. Like
shit was fire though. Fuck
he said it was fire. Now I watched that documentary 3 times now, but it's like his timing. He's a genius because his timings is always so perfect. He always dropping an interview. LeBron's 23rd season. LeBron not here to do opening night, and he dropping an interview.
Is it funny? That's how I feel about Usher and Chris Brown.
100%.
That's exactly how I feel about Usher and Chris Brown. As soon as Chris Brown do some shit, Usher gotta do some
You was
shit.
explaining that. I was like, bro, I literally said that about Usher, especially when he dropped the when he did the acapella junk for what was it, Good Morning America, and then he did Tiny Desk, and then all of this was right behind when Chris Brown was doing some shit. I was like, yeah, nobody noticed, but some people do, but we see.
You know what I noticed it too? New Flame, when he made the song New Flame.
Yes.
I think Chris Breezy was doing something right there. Chris Breezy was hot, buzzing, and all of a sudden you want to come on top of something like, oh, come on, let me get on your coattail real quick.
No, it was like that was when people started forgiving Chris Brown, and that was past like the Forgive Me album. That was when he started coming back. People was like, oh yeah, he is like that. Like, and that, y'all right.
My fault. I don't want to get on subject, but do you really? I hear you, but when you do think about Jordan, he's not like, and you make a good point. It kind of goes to yours, but kind of like he's not really a social media person,
No.
or anything like that. He's not really like that in the public, and like that nigga can be gone like 100 years from now. His Jordan's still going to be the #1 selling sports shoe, no matter what. So he got this brand. He's a billionaire, of course. Bron is too.
But do you think his brand is only his brand based off nostalgia? Because let me ask you a question: what new Jordan has got anybody going crazy in the last 10 years? New Jordan, not no old silhouette, a new silhouette. Brand new Jordan that you handed us, and we were like, "Oh my God, this is crazy."
Oh, Jason Tatum's new sneakers.
Jason Tatum's sneakers is good. It ain't got nobody going crazy.
But I can't really blame it on nostalgia because it's the new generation want it, and they the ones that's calling Jordan not the GOAT. They the ones that like Bron. They think the Bron is the GOAT. They think Paul George. They think Paul George is the GOAT. But these motherfuckers still got the Jordans on their feet, so I can't really say it's nostalgia.
Because it's nostalgic because we've witnessed all the greats wear it. Like even if I know my girl's a little younger than me, right? About 7 years or something like that, like a good significant chunk of time, right? And she be watching Fresh Prince. What the heck she know about Fresh Prince? She wasn't around for Fresh Prince.
Hey, that's my favorite show.
But no. Me too. I got the Will jersey right here. I got the Will jersey. So cool. I got the Academy jersey. But I'm just saying she don't know nothing about it. But yet she watching it and she's looking at the Jordans, or she'll watch Martin and seeing Martin with the Jordans. And y'all know about Jerry Seinfeld used to have the sneaker game on lock.
That's true.
So when you watching all these shows, we watching Raising Kanan, and all they got is Jordans on and Raising Kanan. It's like when you think about an era, you think about Jordans. And right now, if you think about it, 90s, dressing like the 90s is now back in.
That's true. To add to... Oh, my fault, Derek. I can wait.
No, I was going to say this is going to be quick, but I also think the reason why I think them clipping up that small shit of an interview is bullshit, because it's like, bro... Hold on. My fault. Allergies acting up. Hold on.
Ain't no damn allergies. He was smoking before the show started. Don't let him lie to y'all like that.
Me too.
Shut the hell up.
I was like a virtually
Shut the hell up, because no, I did not, nigga.
I was smoking for you. Don't worry about it.
No, look. His boy Joe ain't around to throw him under the bus, so I got to make sure I still do that for him every now and then.
Nah, but I was saying is, I think it's bullshit, because I don't think that's not enough to sway anybody from changing their opinions that they currently have. If you just gonna give us 2 minute clips here and there, how is that gonna help your legacy? You know what I'm saying? But I hear you though. I feel you that it might be a chance that I see what Bron got going on, and it's about to be the end of the road. His documentary might drop and just crash the fucking internet type shit.
Oh, Bron's documentary coming out in 2027. I put money on that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think him just doing these small stuffs here and there is going to contribute to anything.
I think it sways the narrative. It's just like if it's 60-40, it's pulling 5-10% back over to his side.
I'll say this. I'll add to Cav's point of it's like, well, I would say I would slightly add, but more so look at it a different way. I see what he's saying because the only reason I would agree with Cav is because Jordan's competitive as hell. And it's like he's not just competitive as a person, like of us playing ping pong. He's competitive in business too. Like, like for some reason, and I got back up the WNBA with this and back up the sisters. It's like, why'd you take you so long to sign WNBA players to your brand, bro? Like, you should have been doing that, real shit. Like, I know that happened like a few years ago, but it's like he saw the competitive nature of Adidas getting them and things like Under Armour, and it was like, I bet, fuck it, let's go get them. Like that was a little late. You should have been doing that. But also, and this is, I think, more so my point, is I think Kobe's death really impacted Mike more than what he want to admit. And it's like you saw how Kobe and Jordan both are very similar in who they are. But when Kobe retired, he started giving back and he started being more a people person. Jordan, when he retired, like you hear from Pippen, you hear from Barkley, Jordan don't really fuck with nobody. Like he was truly to himself. He's racking up his money. He'll go to like an Omega conference. For those who didn't know, like he is a member of Omega Sci-Fi. He'll go to a Q conference. He'll of course go to business meetings and stuff, but he not really fuck with nobody like that. But I think the passing of Kobe really showed him like, wow, there is power in being with people. And I think that is one reason why he is back doing something like this.
I can agree with that. I can see that. I have no rebuttal to that.
Bet. All right. I do want to move the conversation along a little bit. Let's just go ahead and get right into the NBA season, man. Everybody satisfied so far with the beginning of the season? Overall, just about the NBA?
This has been the best start to the season in like the past 5 years.
That's
I hate that. I hate that OKC came out punching everybody in the face like this, but it is what it is.
Man, but yeah, let's get into it. Opening night was October 21st. We had 2 games that night. We had Rockets versus Thunder. We're going to talk about that just a little bit. Thunder took that in double overtime, 125 to 124. And we also had another game that night, Warriors versus Lakers. Warriors took that game 119 to 109. But opening night, ring ceremony for OKC. Return to OKC for Kevin Durant with his new team. I think Aaron mentioned it earlier, Fred is out. So they went with a kind of a big man lineup, which was nasty in my opinion. We can talk about that a little bit if we would like. But yeah, man, what we thought about the game, man. I thought if that's the game to start the season off, I'm with it.
No, that definitely was I don't know, that might have been a Western Conference premiere right there, or preview. I mean,
hold on, don't say that. hold on, because yeah, we will flip this right quick because he was on your side at the beginning of the episode. Then he kind of
cool.
Here.
I'm here.
Did you say Western Conference preview?
I said it could be. I said it could be,
but it's potential.
He said it could.
It's a potential though.
It is a potential,
It's just someone.
I think this is the best team I've ever seen Kevin Durant be on.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Oh, he said since Golden State though. He said since Golden State.
But that's what I've been saying.
No,
but that was.
I would rather have that Brooklyn team over this team.
Nah.
Everybody was hurt.
Too much. The different NBA. So as a team span, you're right. There are better. The top 3 players on this team is better than that top 3 players of the team. But the NBA did a shift. The NBA has done 3 shifts so far. The first shift was around 2010 when LeBron went to the Heat. The NBA became more of a the 3-man team. So the Celtics did it, but it became more of a 3-man ball. Before the Celtics, it was a 2-man ball, and you had a good surrounding cast. Celtics, it became a 3-man ball. LeBron carried that. Golden State kind of excelled at with 4-man ball, and then the league is kind of dwindling back down to overall team. Jokic, I think, is the person that kind of like made that a thing. Jokic, and I would say maybe the Bucks.
I would say it's
Yeah.
between them and Giannis and Jokic. I would say it's
Yeah,
between
made
them.
it like a whole team thing again. So now we're looking at being a whole team. If we're talking about a whole team, the Brooklyn Nets wasn't a whole team. It was a whole bunch of
That's what I was saying.
names on a team.
And they was hurt.
In
So
my
they didn't
eyes.
have a chance to play together.
They didn't. They didn't.
Well, also the NBA was in a big political shift at that time too, because we were acquiescing to COVID.
Yeah,
That is true.
Because
Because that was the wrong time for him to do that. To
Yeah,
me.
not backing them up, just saying like the objectiveness of it.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
But I think this is the best Houston team. I mean, I think this is the best team he's been on because it's a well-rounded, young, athletic, and it's the shift. The OKC won, so OKC is now the standard. If OKC is the standard, none of this 3-man ball thing gonna work with nobody. All this 3 people on a team and then 3 people getting the ball, that's not gonna work. OKC got 1 through 12 can hoop on you. And that's what you gotta do.
But no, that's what I was just saying about the Rockets. I ain't think that was a bad team. My guy over there said they ain't gonna even make it out the first.
Whoa!
No chance to make it out the first. I said, you tripping.
I said they not
I
gonna make
said,
it out the
listen.
first this year.
But I said, listen,
If
Nah,
you're gonna
this
quote
year.
me right.
the first is the first. It come every time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But I was saying like pretty much what you were saying. Like the Rockets was the second seed in the Western Conference Finals with the
And they
team that
replaced
they
2
had.
people.
With the team that they had last year. And the issue with the Rockets that they've been saying was they didn't have that go-to scorer. They didn't have that go-to player for them. Especially, and we've seen it in the playoffs. But they went against a more experienced Warriors team. I feel like it was any team that the Warriors could beat, it was the Rockets. Maybe who else was in there? Nah, I was
The Rockets, so they could have beat the Grizzlies.
Was it Grizzlies? Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
OKC. OKC, yeah, they do. Yeah, Grizzlies swept them out. It was nasty.
Oh, I was so upset about that.
It was. Look, I
wanted
low key
more of a
forgot. I
challenge.
low key forgot about the Memphis. Low key.
That was low key one of the most underrated series in that playoff run.
You think so?
Why?
I said one of the most, not
Why?
the most.
Why? I'm asking you why though. Why?
Oh, just because I thought it was entertaining. That was all.
Oh,
That's really it. No big argument. I just thought it was entertaining.
Up until Ja got hurt.
Yeah, up until Ja got hurt, it was entertaining. That's really it. That's all I got.
No. But all I was saying, man, you was looking for a
Ja would make-
scorer. You get rid of the guy that we wanted to become the All-Star instead of the other guy on the team became the All-Star on the team. We wanted Jaylen Brown to do his Doug Dizzle. He didn't. So now you ship him over to Phoenix and you bring in the sniper that's going to give you 25 at least. Going to
Maybe
give you
Jalen Green.
25, bro.
Okay, this is a genuine question. Did y'all not think it was weird how he had 23 points in 23 minutes?
Win the first game?
Yes.
No, we can get into that too. I thought KD didn't look like himself in the first game, especially towards the end of the game. I think they said in the fourth quarter through, because he got fouled out in the double OT or the first OT.
Mm-hmm.
He
First
got fouled
overtime.
out whenever. But I think they say he only shot 3 times.
Yep.
And then he missed the free throw in the fourth quarter that if he would have made it, Shea would have had to hit a 3 instead of the jumper that he goes to every single time he goes down the court, but nobody seems to know how to stop it. He goes to the same spot on the court every time, but nobody knows how to stop it. But
it's
They don't
because he's
interrupt-
shifty.
he's very
He's shifty.
He is smooth, bro.
But
his
they
game is smooth, though.
don't interrupt that second
They
dribble
don't.
before he goes back and get to his stop. So they don't know how to interrupt that, which means you can't alter his shot, which means he's gonna make it.
But yeah, KD definitely didn't look like himself. And I thought, and it kind of brung up what Shaw was saying on Gil's Arena. But nobody
Damn,
would
so
agree. Which I just like entertainment. I rock with him for entertainment purposes only. But however, it may be unpopular. I do agree with some of the shit he do be saying. Though.
Same.
Some of the shit that he do be saying, I be like,
Sometimes he
bro,
be
the
spitting,
couch
boy.
is tripping. But they don't want to listen to this nigga. But he was like, what he said? He said after KD went down with his injury in Golden State, he's always been efficient, but he's never really been the same KD after that injury. And I kind of agree with that. Because I feel like KD as an elite scorer, you're gonna find a way to get to your buckets. I mean, we seen Kobe as he got older after all the injuries. In 2013, that motherfucker was still hooping. Like until he tore his Achilles. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, that's the LeBron thing. Like LeBron spend that $1 million on your body. If LeBron, why y'all not all doing this? I hear them talk about it like, oh, that's a crazy amount of money to spend on your body. Why aren't y'all all doing it?
That's
Every NBA player making over $5 million a year should be spending $1 million on their body.
Especially as a professional athlete. This is what you do.
Like
this is what you do for a living.
That's why he's there for 22 years.
Yeah.
Because this man spending $8 million a year. Look at my favorite player before LeBron was Carmelo. Out of that draft, I wanted Carmelo to like excel. I got his Syracuse jersey. I got his last Lakers jersey. All that, right?
Was Melo robbed of the Rookie of the Year?
Huh?
Was Melo robbed of the Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because how he get it every month. Rookie of the month every month, but not get the award.
Yeah, no,
and he led his team.
He was robbed. He was robbed because his team went further. One, he scored the same averages as LeBron. I think they were like off by like points.
Yeah,
like same averages as LeBron. But this is where I will say what my first thing was with the organization. Melo just had a better organization though. LeBron did. You could see LeBron's teammate was against him. All his teammates was against him, so he had that like carrying on, I think, his rookie year.
I can agree to that, but I can agree to that, but at the same time, I'm just basing it off of where the team was at the year before versus where the team was at that year that they got.
LeBron's was 17 and 63. What was Melo at?
Melo was, I don't think they made what was that, 02?
But 17 and 63 was trash.
No, you're right. No, but the Cavs been trash for him. I've been trash for a minute.
Let's see what
their whole sports town was just going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's true.
But nah, what I was saying about the Rockets though, just looking at that first game, you could tell.
So the Rockets was 27-55. 27 and 55. So 10 more records. 10 better records.
Trash.
So they were still trash. There's number 12.
That's what I'm saying. Melo did that.
So, yeah.
But
he did that.
But with Durant though, like just looking at the Rockets team that game, once again, this is the champions, the reigning champions, and they took them to double overtime. But when you're watching that game, you could tell like they still was trying to figure it out.
17 and 65 is the 03 year. So the end of the 03 year, the year they got drafted, it was 17 and 65.
Damn. So it was the same.
So there was the worst team in the league.
Damn.
Jeez. So I stand corrected. There was the same record as the Cavs. So he should have definitely won that record.
That's a fact. But and that's for another conversation. We always have.
That's another day.
That's for another conversation. But you could look at that Rockets team and see that they were still trying to figure it out, and they took them to double overtime. But that lineup was nasty. I did not like that lineup at all. Maybe down in the fourth quarter, maybe you could bring that lineup out. But when you just watching it, it's like, bro, if one of them get out on the perimeter, bro, they was going past Sengun that whole night. He got off. I think he had like 39 that game, or he dropped a 40 piece or something.
39.
First game, 39. Like, he got off, but they was working him on the offensive end. Like, you can't have Steven Adams over. Like, they taking up space. Like really, they taking up a lot of space. Like unless you're doing it for defensive purposes, I don't get why you would start that lineup at all.
But even then, with defensive purposes, and this is where I disagree with, they're gonna run into trouble. They don't have a playmaker. Because it's like you trying to make Amin Thompson the playmaker. That's not his strongest suit. Like he's not a great 3-point shooter and he's not a great decision maker, which is fine. Like that's not his role anyway. But then you got Şengün, who is a good playmaker, but he makes his best plays on the block. That's where he makes his best passes on the block. So you gonna have that bringing the ball up? No, you're not. So the next obvious choice is KD. But what are we all gonna expect when KD bring the ball up? Is for him to score.
They gotta bring the ball up though. That shit was looking nasty. They was giving us Şengün high at the top, and he was bagging down people from the 3-point line. That John was looking nasty.
I say, but you know that's not good. Like, yeah, he can do it, but that's not good. You shouldn't. I should not have my center, my power forward, backing someone down from the 3-point line. Like, this isn't a all-star game. This ain't a pickup at the park. This is an organized basketball game. Like, that's ugly.
But
so they need a
I put
playmaker.
blame on him too. Every time I ain't gonna say every time, but a lot of times he got the ball, it was above the perimeter. I'm like, bro, and that's why I appreciate, and we'll get into that. I appreciate Wemby this season because the start of last season versus this season way different. He's focusing on the paint more and not shooting as many threes as he was. Last year he was shooting like 8 threes per game. He was jacking them motherfuckers up. But this year he going to the paint. And Şengün, he was just every time he got the ball on the offensive side, it was above the perimeter, bro. I keep saying every time. I don't want to keep saying every time. But most of the time, he got the ball, it was above the perimeter. And that shit wasn't looking right. I was saying they could have got Rob over there because the Wolves won't doing shit with him on the bench.
Nope.
Westbrook could have signed with them. Him and KD could have reunited.
So you know where the Spurs messed up at real big time? Was it last year or the year before? The pick, you already knew what I was gonna say. You know about the pick? The 7th pick they traded or something like that.
Yeah.
That pick was
it was stupid.
It was stupid. Why did you trade that pick? Like that pick didn't gain you nothing this year. I know y'all got Harper, but imagine if you would have had something from that pick last year. Like maybe you wouldn't have got Harper this year.
I don't know, man. But that didn't make sense. Because even when they traded and then I seen the Wolves, I was like, bro,
but then look, let's say they didn't get Harper, right? This draft pick was pretty decent. Like you'd have got 3, 4, 5, 6. You still would have got a good. They would have been nice.
I'm about to say last year was nasty. But this year they had some good quality players coming in.
They should have took Edgecombe.
That boy, he's different too. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Can we talk about how these Philadelphia lucked? The biggest lucky egg in all eggs that I ever seen.
No. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because we got to talk about Rookie of the Year. So we're gonna get into all of that. Any final thoughts on the Rockets Thunder game? Great game to start the season off. What we think about KD? What we think about the Rockets? What we think about Thunder?
I think
they're
probably
going
back
to back. What we doing?
I don't know if they're going back to back because history don't say they're gonna go back to back.
Yeah, it's been the champion.
Do they got the best chance?
7 years.
Are their chances better than what the Celtics had when they the season after they won?
I knew the Celtics wasn't gonna win the season after they won. I knew. So my girl, I have an ex-girlfriend that we still cool with to this day. She's in Boston. She's a Celtics fan, right?
So
I told her when we were dating 2022 that by 2024, 25, y'all was gonna get y'all ring. But y'all not getting no ring back to back. Y'all gonna get this ring, and in 3 years after that, y'all gonna get another ring. You see, my prophecy already started to come true. They won their ring. They lost this year. They're not gonna win this year or next year. They'll probably end up winning in a couple years. I don't think Thunder. I don't think they're gonna run it back. I think too many people are on their head top.
My theory is looking good right now.
And Chat gonna get injured. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah.
Chat gonna get injured. Chet Holmgren gonna get injured. I say back around April, March, prepare for it.
You think so? I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that out there in the atmosphere. I don't want to put that out there in the atmosphere.
Look, remember when KD got injured? I predicted that too.
I think we see it coming though. He should
Damn.
never came back.
Huh?
He should have never came back. I think we all predicted that.
Yeah, he should never came back.
For real.
Facts.
For real. But who was on? Oh, who was on? Oh, back to back.
Mhm.
I don't know, because when you talk about Boston, I think we all were just saying like if they was able to keep the pieces that they had, like the core pieces they had a good chance of running it back. And then when you look at OKC, they paid their players the big three that they got over there, and they still got some good drive. They could maneuver some stuff around still over there.
They can
If
shit. They can fuck
wanted
around and
to.
get Giannis.
You know what I'm saying? They can do some stuff over there, and it looked like, bro, like I just like the organization as a whole. It looked like everything is running smooth over there from top to bottom. I don't really see no drama. And the team look like everybody really, really like each other, enjoy being around each other. Like that's important for a team. Like the chemistry of a team is important. So
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But they riding the coattails off the Clippers' mistake of wanting to be known. They're definitely riding the coattail of the Clippers' biggest mistake. The Clippers should have did what they did and built off of Shea instead of wanting Kawhi to come and just to compete with the Lakers. Because I think right now, if the Clippers would have just sat back and chilled, the Clippers would have been OKC right now.
business is business.
Nah, you know, business is business.
Shit
But-
happens. Business is business.
Yeah, between the Pacers and the Clippers, that's the only reason why the OKC they could thank the Pacers and Clippers for their ring.
Well, only reason why I give OKC credit is because one, the youngest team that was in the NBA, was it the youngest or the second youngest last year? It was one of the two. But man, when you talk about the Western Conference just itself, you being at the top of the Western Conference and not being an Atlanta Hawk version, you know what I'm saying, of the Western Conference, and you going through the Western Conference and still able to progress each year, because you wasn't even, it was 1 year, 2 years ago, you wasn't in the playoffs, lost in the conference or the semi. It was
it 2 years ago? Because I know there
It was
was
like 2 years. Yeah, it was
2
like
3 years, a couple years ago.
And then they made the finals and won. So you could see the progression every year, just from their core players that they kept.
Yeah.
Kind of like Golden State. But I'm not taking it that far, because they don't got a, even though shout out to Shea, they don't got a Steph over there, and they don't got a Clay over there.
But I'll say this though, but they have the biggest chance to repeat than the past few champions we saw in the past few years.
But that's what I'm trying to get into. I think their chances are way better than anybody else that's been champion.
I agree with you, but this is why I don't know. I'm a guru at this one right here, right? You see how they starting off the season?
Mm-hmm.
You think they're gonna
That's
slow
what's
down?
gonna be their downfall. That's what they're gonna be their downfall. They should have came in this season saying, we were the champs. We're going to pace ourselves. Damn. Not this.
They said, hey,
He said, let me tell you
He
something.
spit. Come a little closer.
He said, no, some bullshit, just to let y'all know.
But I think that's going to be their downfall, is we're going to see them at the end, and the fatigue is going to hit them. 2 years in a row of being the best. I feel like in the finals or in the playoffs, you're going to see that affect them. That's where I think they're going to be their downfall. Think about winning 65 games every year. If they win 65 games this year again, which you're on the pathway of, they're like 4-0 right now.
I think they will have the top 5 record in history this year.
So if that's the case, then I think fatigue will hit you if you get the right person, if the right team bump heads with you. If the Rockets are the team that's bumping head with you, if the Rockets if you're number 1 and the Rockets find themselves at number 8.
But I say this is what kind of helps Cavs' point, is look at what happened to Miami the 2 times they went to the finals. They ran out of gas.
Yes.
Like they all ran out of gas. And it's like your saving grace was Tyler Hero, but that's because you relegated him to the 6 man at that point. So he didn't get that much burn. But look what happened to Jimmy. Poor shooting because he gave it all on defense. Bam, poor shooting because he gave it all on defense and fight for the rebound. So like that's the team in the recent history that I see helps his point. But the team in recent history that I see that negates it is Golden State because we saw them have those good seasons where they were playing and they still did a good job where, yes, load management was a thing. But it's one of those things where it's like, I think that the Thunder are in the best situation because they're learning from other teams' mistakes. Like, I could definitely see the point about riding the coattails of the Clippers because they should have definitely built around Shea. But I think it's like right now, yeah, they 4-0. I say as long as this streak goes 7-0, they lose game 8. Like the 8th game they play, they just lose it. You know, it's just one of them games. Like it just happens. But it's like I think that the real test for them is going to be post All-Star break about how they recuperate and come back. Because we see the chemistry. We see like, when they lose, they don't get like they don't blame nobody. They don't get mad. They don't go to the media and da 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 da. It's just, hey, my boy missed a shot, but it's all good. I miss shots too. Like, so that also plays the aspect
Yeah, they're
into
5-0.
Oh, they 5-0? Yeah. So it's like
5-0
that.
right now.
Like in the next 5 games, they're gonna lose 2. Like that, I genuinely see that. But it's like I think that's an aspect too that we're missing is their camaraderie. When you got good camaraderie, it can beat fatigue because mentally, your mind is powerful. Your mind really goes into things. It really shapes how it's doing. Like, for example, like Halliburton just talked about Kobe walking off with the same injury he got. He told him it was like, no, let me walk because Kobe walked. And then he got him, was like, oh, hell no, carry me. It was like, so I don't see how Kobe walked. Same thing to applies with teammates and team
Because niggas
chemistry.
ain't Kobe.
Like
Nigga, you trying to think
it's
they
just like,
Kobe. Niggas ain't Kobe.
well, yeah, that's true. Niggas gotta stop trying to be
Niggas
Kobe.
keep thinking they Kobe. Like
Yeah,
Everybody
y'all
trying
not
to be
Kobe. Like
yeah, yeah, y'all gotta stop trying to
you
be a
don't
Kobe.
see
I
why?
completely
Because
agree.
you ain't Kobe.
But it's like, do I agree with Cav that fatigue is going to catch up with them? Yes. But do I think that's going to be a detriment? No. I think that it's going to be something they got to work through.
I only disagree, and then we can move on to Wemby. I kind of only disagree with it because when we mentioned it before, when you talk about OKC, we talk about the depth. Like they have like 10 probably like their whole bench that they can use throughout the whole games and stuff like that. But of course, their star is gonna play star minutes. The only way I can agree if they continue to have those close games, those double
So
overtimes.
that's the only reason why I said
That's
that.
the
Because
only
you
way
brought
that
up
I
Golden
agree with
State,
A.
right, Aaron? You brought up Golden State, but Golden State has 4 different teams in sections. They had the team that beat LeBron, and then the team that lost, right? That team is different than when KD came. KD came them and gave them a jolt, and they reinvigorated them. You feel me? If that same Golden State team would have continued playing, no KD, just continue playing, I guarantee you they would have not made the finals. I guarantee you by year 3, another team, that Houston Rockets team, the year the Houston Rockets pushed them to the 7 games would have been the year the Houston Rockets would have won in 5 if there was no KD there. You know what I'm saying? So I think
I kind of disagree because the only reason I disagree because I feel like if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, even with KD on that motherfucker,
they would have won.
They probably would have won.
So I'm saying if KD wasn't there, that Rocket team would have won in 5 or 4 even. If this that year KD wasn't there. So, and then I'll say the Jordan Poole and the Andrew Wiggins era was another revamp for the Golden State Warriors. They've always had a resurgence of players to come in and revamp the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I say OKC, they're revamping the team with younger players, not proven players.
That's true.
They're letting go certain players and taking these draft picks and putting them back in. And I think this year, if it's a time when they let off on the pedal and then floor the pedal again, they win it again. But if they floor the pedal and stay on people's necks and we're going to repeat, and they have that mentality of going to repeat, I feel like fatigue will catch up with them. That's where I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Like they cannot or they could.
Gotcha.
But that's the only way that they would be able to lose this year is if they keep going at the force they're going. I think.
And to close this close the topic, I agree with that. I only think it's going to be different just because Jalen Williams still got to come back, and then Nana Lowe's is going to be off for Shea Moore. You know what I'm saying? So, but
because that's a reliable 24 game right there.
If it's not correct, and it's Chet stay healthy throughout the season.
We're gonna talk about it. He's gonna be here in friends for a little
right.
bit, so we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna come back if he get hurt.
That'll be all right. But moving on to somebody they try to compare Chet to in his class, Wemby. So first game of the season, they played against the Mavs, destroyed them. Wemby in 5. That's a fact.
I'm starting you off right, boy.
I'm pinning 5 on
They
it.
4-0.
I'm pinning 5 on it. Shit, I'm pinning 5 on it. They 4-0
and they up right now. Y'all watch the
yeah.
They playing. They up right
I don't
now.
care if you win
down
me,
by 1
against me, or you can't even see me. Wemby in 5.
They down by 1 right now. So 7 minutes
Miami
left.
Shocking team for me. I didn't think they was gonna be good as they are, but Wemby. First game of the season, they played against Cooper Flag and them boys over there, man.
And Fox still hurt, right?
Fox is still hurt. Fox not even back yet.
Dang.
Fox is not even back yet.
Oh,
and
Lord.
destroyed the Mavs in the first game.
I forgot.
Fox is not back yet. It's scary. I told you.
Scary season over there.
I told you.
Yeah, it is scary season.
Damn.
I told you. And they pitting belt to ass out here. Wemby.
They are.
Wemby doing Wemby
I forgot
things.
he got hurt the end of last season.
Now, is it good to be amazed at what we're seeing from Wemby, or is we glazing too much? Wemby in 5.
I think it's expected. I think it should be expected. Anything less would be a you know what I'm saying? Like anything less, he doing anything less. He's making all the right moves. He's talking to all the vets. He's learning the game. He's building on his core, something that they've been begging KD to do for 5, 10, 20 years, to build on his core. You feel me? He's bulking up. He's doing everything. So if
he's bulking up in the necessary places.
Exactly.
Which Brandon Ingram should have been doing.
Him too. Don't get me started on him too. But I think he's doing all the right things. He's doing all the even his logo. I like his little logo. Like, I don't like logos. I think logos are a hard thing to capture. I think his logo is even fire as well.
I agree.
I think his logos are better than LeBron's. If you're supposed to sit here and rate logos, I think his logo is even better than LeBron's. To be honest, I think LeBron has some of the trashiest logo.
I'm gonna say this: that man trained harder than Goku.
Facts.
Facts. He trained with monks. He trained with King Kai. He trained with Kobe's spirit. He trained like I'm sorry, Derek. I'm sorry. Like he trained with when I saw KG him outside.
He trained with Kobe's spirit. That's
he might as well have shit. Like he could have a Kobe shrine in his locker. We just don't know. Like which would make sense.
That's the monks.
Kobe
he knows some spiritual
he would have played
over there. Shit.
But it's like he went on a spiritual, physical, and mental journey for 4 months. I expected this.
Man, cut his hair off.
he cut his hair off and regrew it back right before the season started. Like, yeah, I think that he's doing great. I definitely think he's gonna have that slump where it's like, yeah, he got 20, but he shot like 30%. Like, he's gonna have those games because that just happens to everybody. But I don't think that the trajectory we're seeing now, Wemby's here. Like, this goes back to what Giannis and Ibaka was talking about the year Milwaukee won, when Giannis was on Ibaka's cooking show and they were talking about Wemby. And he was just like, how long you think we got until he get here? He was like, oh, not long. And then Giannis asked him, he said, what you think he'll do when he get here? And he was just like, I don't know. And Giannis looked at Ibaka and said, brother, it's over when he gets here. And Giannis wasn't talking about him literally getting here. He was talking about this. He was talking about him performing at this level. So, shout out my boy Giannis.
I think that's where Giannis is going to end up at. Y'all keep playing. It's going to be Knicks or the Spurs.
Somebody said, I think Club 520 was mentioning that if Giannis and Wemby, bro,
That ain't fair.
That's not fair. Look,
That ain't
that's
fair.
worse than look.
Where David Stern at? Dig his ass up.
I'll forgive Bron.
I miss David Stern.
That's a fact.
I
If
do.
Wemby
I miss
and
that
if
dude.
Wemby and Giannis team up, I'll forgive Bron for going to the Heat. I'll
Same.
forgive KD for going to the Warriors, even though I don't
But no,
care about none of this.
I forgive Braun for going to the Heat regardless. What was he supposed to do? Bad organization, bro. Like, okay, bro, come on now, bro. Like, I'm gonna say one thing, bro. They drafted Anthony Brown, bro.
Bennett.
He was a nice guy.
They drafted Anthony Brown in the same draft. I think Kawhi Leonard was in.
Mm-hmm.
I think Paul George might have been in. No, Paul George had already been drafted. Kawhi Leonard. Was it who else was in that draft that was good? I think the Greek Freak was in that draft. No.
No.
I think so.
That was Giannis was in the 2011 draft.
2011. So again, horrible organization. They drafted
Giannis wasn't that far.
Tristan Thompson over Giannis. Horrible organization, bro. And this is after LeBron left. Horrible organization, bro. Horrible organization. I would have left too. I'm just saying, bro. What did Cleveland do before LeBron, after LeBron? LeBron took scrubs to the finals, bro. Scrubs. No other player could ever take them scrubs to the finals, bro.
I don't know. Apparently, Wilt.
Whatever
can.
You ever seen it done?
Apparently, Wilt can.
He did.
Hold on.
He did.
Wilt can.
He did.
Wilt. I give you that. Wilt. From Wilt to LeBron, and from LeBron to now, what other player carried bums to the playoffs?
Put respect
what
on
other
Chuck
player?
name.
Who?
Put respect on Bubba Chuck name.
Who's Bubba Chuck? Oh, Charles Barkley.
No.
Charles Barkley. You're right. Oh no, who?
Put respect on AI, the 757 legend.
All right, so that 2013 was the draft Giannis was in, so I made a mistake, my bad. They had Oladipo that draft, they had Giannis that draft, they had Cody Zeller, Otto Porter Jr., Alex Lynn, Nerlens Noel, Ben McLemore, KCP, CJ McCollum, Michael Carter Williams, Steven Adams, and Rudy Gobert.
They had Bennett and they had...
And what year?
2013.
That was the Anthony Bennett year?
Yes.
Yeah, so exactly. Look at all those other players. This is just a bad organization, bro. The Cleveland, I would, if I was LeBron, I'd be upset to this day because look how great they is now. Look how they trading and all the great the walls they doing now. I would have been so upset that y'all would have wasted so many years of my life. Let Kyrie go. Like you couldn't get nobody else for Kyrie but Isaiah Thomas, bro. Nobody else.
I mean, Bron down there, the CEO of the NBA anyway. He could have got somebody over that motherfucker.
True.
Nah, they said LeBron said that he did not want him to trade Kyrie. I don't think LeBron wanted Kyrie for IT, bro. I don't think that's what LeBron wanted.
Too much into it, but that conspiracy
we could
talk
do
about
a LeBron episode
another time,
another day.
But yeah, Bron could have made some shit happen. We talk about Jordan on his press run trying to do his legacy. Niggas keeping LeBron legacy good too. Let's not take it there. Niggas keeping LeBron legacy good too. But where we at?
I'm one of them. Look, I'm one of them.
Look, Wemby. So I don't got the list in front of me, but before the season popped out, they had the they made their list of players. Wemby was top 5. Some people was like, "Oh, it's early." Even though we see the potential there, it's early. He shouldn't be top 5 yet. This and that. Is he top 5 in the league right now?
Gil said yes.
I say yes.
Yes, Gil said yes.
His stats from the last games: 24, 14, and 4 with 1 block and 1 steal. 31, 14, and 4 with 6 blocks and 3 steals. 29, 11, and 2 with 9 blocks, 1 steal. 40, 15, and 1 with 3 blocks and 1 steal. This is 2K numbers. Like
different.
He's playing on my career.
He's definitely top 5.
They up by 6 right now.
Oh, yeah. I think they'll probably put it off. But yeah, I definitely got 4 minutes left, bro. We never seen, bro. Not in our time anyway. But
No.
Wemby different, bro. And I was just, and when we talk about those other names, Bobo, all the other tall motherfuckers, this is just what we expected. But this nigga is different. Niggas doing a fadeaway, going to the sideline. The Hakeem footwork.
Do you think the Chet Holmgren thing is gonna fuel what's fueling him?
That's
this
what
year?
already did it. That did it the first season. That already did it. He already made that separation. Even though Chet is like that. I mean, Chet got the ring already, but it's different. This is the Wilt and Bill shit. this is the Wilt and Bill shit.
You're making your point right here. You're making your argument right here.
This is the Wilt and Bill shit. Wemby is different over here, man. The skill set is crazy. Like nobody, like we've seen people that's tall that can dribble a little bit, but he's doing the combinations that he's doing in fast break. Man,
one more player.
That's different.
I think he just need one more player.
If that.
Well, Wemby?
Nah. Yeah. I think if you got him like a good.
You know why I'll say if it's just that? Because I feel like if they don't win this year, only thing they need is experience. Similar to OKC. Vet. But you said a good vet?
A good vet, yeah.
Like who? Like who you thinking though? Who could fit in?
I'm thinking like a power forward to go beside him. Julius Randle. I
think Randle gonna want to demand too much. Respect to him though, but
I think Randle gonna fuck up their system.
Someone like some more of like a tougher power forward, grittier, like I want to say Zion because no, they didn't get rid of him, but like I'm trying to think like what power forward right now. Maybe Sabonis.
I was gonna say they either need a Sabonis to still have that passing, or this probably is a hot take. I think they would do better if they have Vanderbilt than us.
Yeah, someone like Vanderbilt, somebody like Vanderbilt. Yeah.
Like just a gritty power forward who gonna go out there and give you like 5 points, 5 boards, but they just gonna be a big impact on defense. Like the same way that the Mavs used PJ Washington, Lucas last year, they need a power forward like that with this team.
What do you?
Robinson, Mitchell Robinson.
That could be high.
New York not giving that up.
What you think about?
They might.
What you think about Bridges?
Mikal
Bridges?
Charlotte.
What he plays small forward or power?
He can play 3-4.
That could work.
He can play 3-4. And he's athletic.
That could work.
And he's been in Charlotte for a minute, but I feel like if he goes somewhere like PJ went somewhere like the Dallas and showed he can do some shit. Like if he could get out of Charlotte, I think another team can use his ability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that could fit.
I think that would be a good fit too. What's the other dude? The other dude they could pick up some draft picks for the dude in the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen.
Hey, Lauri Markkanen I personally have always wanted him on the Spurs because I feel like he can fit that system well.
I think you give up some pieces for him. You give us some future picks. They might if you give us some.
That
future
might be
picks.
it. That might be it.
For him,
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be like a one-on-one type thing.
No. You would have to give up a lot of role players and a lot of first-round picks.
Is it worth it?
Probably like five.
I don't think it's worth
it worth it?
I don't think it's worth it. Let them boys develop over there.
Build around Wemby now, I think. So I feel like the team, you don't give up Castle, we don't give up Harper. But we just give up 5 first-round picks, and we'll give up any other player making any real money.
And you still got Vessel. You still got Vessel over there.
If the Jazz can trade Rudy Gobert for 37 picks, a bag of Doritos, and Miss B Nasty, then they definitely can do that for Lauri Markkanen.
That's a fact. I mean, we seen the Luka and AD trade last, so
I would say anything can happen now. Anything can happen. The government's still shut down. Anything can happen.
That's damn. All right, man.
Where were y'all at when that Luka trade happened?
I was in bed.
Bro, I was watching boxing, bro. I forgot what boxing junk it was. I was watching boxing, and it was like It was a little bit after midnight, and I'm vibing, bro. I'm in this joint vibing with with boxing all this shit. I got the notification on my phone. I said, "Nah, nigga." I said, "ESPN playing with me." I said, "Somebody." I said, "Niggas done got hacked, bro."
Yeah.
I said, "Niggas done got hacked." Went on Twitter and everything. Like went to all the Shams his page and everything like that. I said, "Bro," and then I and then I sent this shit to air. I said, "Bro, tell me this shit." I don't know what I said exactly, but I was like, "Bro, do you see this shit?" I said, "This shit can't be real."
You see your boy AD upset. You can tell in his body language right now this season that he upset.
I mean, of course he'll say he got hurt.
He probably out for the season now.
But I say that's an Achilles. That he's back to being AD, always dressed.
That shit
Nah, I think because he was out of shape this season. I think with the Lakers he tried. He tried with the Lakers. He tried to stay in shape. He tried to stay like fit. This year he was just like, man, fuck it.
He tried to use that bullshit excuse and say he'll lose weight throughout the season. That's what the excuse he tried to use because they questioned him about why he came in heavier.
When we know him being heavier causes him to be injured more.
Yeah, and he was just like, I'll lose weight throughout the season. So I'm like, no, you not. You ain't gonna make it throughout the whole goddamn season, motherfucker.
You know how hard it is to lose weight during the season? Every athlete has said that. Every athlete has said that, no matter what sport.
I don't know.
Charles Barkley. So you know what's funny? While we're on this topic, I think that ruined a lot of people's careers for the future. Shaq, Charles Barkley, Sean Kemp. I think all three of them would have had a different career if they took their health seriously.
Yeah, true. That's true. But my thing is, why would you want to put AD? Why would you want to gain weight? You've been complaining about playing a 4 position. Then you want to gain weight to act like a center. What the fuck are you doing?
Sabotage, bro.
I think it's self-sabotage. He's right. I think it's self-sabotage.
But I agree with Kev. I don't think he wanted to be traded neither.
He was upset, bro. He was hurt. Him and LeBron was hurt.
I think he was more so hurt how he found out. Like, you find out through my teammate's son. I didn't find out from the organization. There wasn't no meeting. There were no phone calls. I found out because the little motherfucker posted it. That'll hurt my heart, too.
Talking about AD playing.
But no, I was in the bed. Derek sent it to me. I was like, man, this is funny. 10 minutes later, oh, it's for real.
Yeah, shit was real. Shit got real that night. But let's further the conversation along. The NBA in-season cup is approaching, which I low-key forgot about. I'm going to just read out the groups, and y'all just tell me what team y'all favor out the group. East Group A, you got Atlanta, Cleveland, Indiana, Toronto, and Washington.
Cleveland.
I'm actually going Toronto.
Is Cleveland was a part of that group?
Cleveland is a part of that group, yep.
I'm going Cleveland.
I personally was going to go Toronto as well.
Okay.
Yep. Because this season can get a little tricky. East Group B, you got Brooklyn, Boston, Detroit, Orlando, and Philly.
Philly.
I'm going Philly.
I'm going Philly too.
I think them young bloods is young blooded.
Yeah. Maxie like, yeah, it's that time.
And real shit, I know that he getting a lot of shit online for right now, but I think Joel Embiid is taking a step back and letting them do them, and I think that's actually good.
Which he should.
East
Group C, we got Charlotte, Chicago, New York, Miami, and Milwaukee. I got Milwaukee.
Miami.
I'm going Milwaukee.
I'm gonna go Milwaukee. West Group A, we got Minnesota, OKC, Phoenix, Sacramento, and Utah. I'm gonna go OKC.
OKC. Yeah, I don't know why that took me so hard to think.
I'm going OKC too.
West Group B, we got Dallas, New Orleans, Memphis, the Clippers, and the Lakers.
I'm gonna go Clippers.
Yeah, I'm going Clippers too.
In the cup?
Yeah, cause no LeBron.
With no LeBron.
I say LeBron ain't gonna be back till late November.
I might go Memphis with this one for the cup.
That's fair.
Over the Clippers?
Yeah, Clippers iffy.
They-
Look, we're gonna get into that
They
too.
is iffy. They,
We gonna-
but
we
they
gonna get into
stacked
that too. Clippers a little bit. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The unction?
Group
You don't got no
C,
faith in the unction?
no, at all.
Dang.
Group C, we got Denver, Golden State, Houston, Portland. Oh, that's a good one. And San Antonio. This shit lit.
I'm going San Antonio.
God damn. That group is lit.
I don't know. I might go Denver.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Damn.
That's fair.
For the cup.
For a car, I might go Denver. I don't know.
Well,
I
we know
don't
every
know.
year the team that win the cup get fucked up in the first round.
So you going?
And by the way, Wemby won another one. They 5-0 now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So Aaron, you say you going to Spurs?
Wemby,
You going Nuggets?
Hey,
Cav,
I'm a
you say you going
psychic boy.
Nuggets? I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rock with Houston for that one. I'm gonna rock with Houston.
whoa,
for that
this man had
No, I said I was going Spurs.
18 rebounds,
that's what I said.
18 rebounds, 16 defensive rebounds, 27 points. I'm trying to see what else he got today.
How many blocks?
He got 3 phone numbers, 4 nudes.
Let me see how his blocks. Facts.
one. 5 kids,
5
6 baby
kids,
mamas.
Facts. I'm trying to find the stats right now.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
6 point. What are blocks at?
God dang. Wemby,
Yeah, that's your
Something
man.
different, though. All right, so moving on to some of the stat leaders for the seasons thus far. So when you talk about points, I'm gonna just read the top 5. We got Maxey at 37.5, Giannis at 36.3, SGA at 34.8, Austin Reeves at 34.2, and we got Laurie Markkinen at 34 even. And then for our rebounds, we got Joker at 14.5, Giannis 14, Sabonis 13.8, Wemby 13.8, and Cat 13.5. And then for the assists, Jokic number 1 again, 11.3. We got Reeves in the top 5 again, 10 assists. LaMelo Ball 9.5. Keontae George from Utah 9.3, and Davion Mitchell 8.3.
Okay,
Y'all surprised at any individual performances this season thus far?
It's a mix between VJ and Lauri Markkinen, because Lauri Markkinen is a glue for that team. And I think he's a very good player. But I didn't expect him to be balling like this. But definitely VJ, because if I'm being transparent, I think me and a lot of people online forgot all about him.
Talk about VJ, yeah.
Yep. I forgot all about him. And so did a bunch of other people online, but they won't admit it.
That's a fact. I feel like just one of the people that was mentioned twice, Reeves. I think he finished. I think if I look, he finished 5th in most improved last year. I think he'll get it this year if he continue playing like this, even if Luka and Bron come back. So I think he'll still get most improved this season. But that guy, what's my man from the Bulls?
You talking about Mike Giddey?
Nah, the other one.
Well, Josh Giddey is playing good.
The other one. Name start with an M. Tyus. Something like that.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
This is second year. This is the one they picked.
5 blocks. 5 blocks this game. I was trying to find that thing.
Oh yeah.
5 blocks. That's what I'm saying. This man ridiculous. That's crazy. But
probably got a steal in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Titus. Is it Titus you think? I think it is Titus, yeah.
Oh, and the Thunder 6-0 now.
Are you not talking about Cody though? You're not talking about Cody, right?
No, not Cody White. No, it was the guy they drafted last year. Let me find the name because they're gonna bother me.
Is it Titus Young? No, it's not Young.
I'm about to look it up right now. Chicago Bulls roster. Yeah, Matthias Bazelis. Matas, last name Buzelis. But that guy, his game, I liked his game last year. I thought he would have been like top 3. I think I mentioned it before, like top 3 rookie of the year.
I know who you're talking about. I see him right
I
here.
like
Yeah,
his game though.
he got 27 points. He just helped them win this last game against the Kings, which are shocking.
Yeah, nice. He nice with it. But yeah, that's probably the only person I can think of off the top of my head about surprise. I don't like how when you just talk about teams. I don't like how the Pistons is starting. I thought Raptors would be playing a little better than what they are. I'm
Damn,
not
let me see his standings.
surprised. I'm not surprised at the Pelicans, honestly. Even though Zion is playing, I just don't like that team over there.
I mean, the
Yeah, I
Pistons
don't
got
like
a
that
decent
team.
record, though. The Pistons got a
Yeah.
decent record.
But it's just I don't know. Like I did see like one game.
Yo, Zion need to hack it up. So my thing with Zion is some people we can think of them as number 1 options, but some people are just glorified number 2 options. And I think John Morant and Zion fall in that category a little piece.
A little bit.
Probably a hot take.
Man,
I think that's because of
A little piece. Like a little piece. I feel like the perfect pairing for Ja would be Ant-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
If you would put him and Ant-Man together, that'd be like, and I feel like the perfect pairing for Zion would to be going underneath somebody who's probably like very athletic and a good shooter. I just don't know where he would go right now. Would be underneath that, like someone who's like I think like trading for him for Golden State would have been great. Like
I said
for his career,
he should have just went to Atlanta.
yeah, there we go. There you go, Trey. There you go. Trey would be. It would be great if Trey's the number 1 option, or they're like 1A, 1B. I think
he gonna get
that
the
would be a
lob.
good thing for me. Huh?
He gonna get the lob. I said Atlanta.
Yeah,
man.
I agree with you.
True.
Even Charlotte got
Melo.
some picks and
Man,
people to give.
Him and Melo on the same team, Charlotte wouldn't be able to handle that, bro. The city would be fucked up. That city would be fucked up. With him and Zion on the street, yeah, nah. At all. Let's get his predictions right quick. No, he's from South Carolina. Him and Ja from South Carolina.
I wish they would have went to South Carolina College. That would have been a nasty pairing.
Yep.
But
let's get into some predictions real quick. We're gonna have to go into discussion about majority of them. For the East, who y'all got finishing top 5 out the East this season?
Top 5 out the East for me: Orlando, New
I know
York.
we got a little sample size already, so like I said, I got some things to work with.
Yeah, Orlando, New York, Milwaukee, Philly, with how they're going right now. But that could change, that could change. But for right now, I'll say Philly and I'm actually gonna say the Hornets. They might have a year like wait, no, that's the Magic.
Yeah, you said Orlando.
You said the Magic.
Okay, yeah. I think Orlando, Philly, Charlotte may had that year where it's like they make the playoffs as a high seed, surprisingly, but they just get there and crumble.
What you think?
I think Sixers, Heat, Bucks, Cavs, Knicks.
I'm not bad at that. I was thinking about the Heat, but I got Bucks, Sixers, Knicks, Cavs, and Pistons. Even though I don't like how they playing right now, I think they're gonna get it together. Cause it was one of my sleeper.
Oh, I forgot the Pistons. My fault.
It was one of my sleeper teams last year.
Take out Charlotte and put in the Pistons. My bad. I forgot about the Pistons.
Yeah, it was one of my sleeper teams last year. All right, so for the West, who you got, Aaron?
Ooh, for the West, OKC, the Nuggets, the The Spurs, the Rockets, and hmm. uh damn. It's so many injuries in the West right now. So many. But I'm actually gonna say Golden State.
That's funny. I got the same 5. What you
Wow.
what you got, Cav?
So I got Thunder, Rockets, Nuggets, Golden States, and I'm gonna say Lakers in a tie with the Spurs at the number 5 spot. I think the 4 are gonna be the Thunder. I think the Rockets are gonna jump back up to number 2. They're gonna go on a streak, a winning streak,
I
where
do
they
too.
finally get together. And I think the Warriors are going to stay maintaining. I think the Nuggets going to maintain.
Yep.
I think the Spurs are going to have a dip somewhere near All-Star break where they start to dip a little bit more and everybody starts to catch up to the pack. And I think they'll be floating between 5 and 6, and the Lakers will do the same. Be
I'm not
floating
mad at
between
that.
5 and 6.
I'm not mad at that. I had similar thoughts about that. Let's see, MVP. Just looking at, let me just throw out top 5. This is from Basketball Reference. Just top 5 candidates thus far for the season. They got number 1 Wemby, number 2 Giannis, number 3 Maxey, number 4 Joker, and number 5 SGA. I just want to ask y'all, who are y'all top 3? You don't necessarily got to put them in order. Who are y'all top 3 MVP candidates right now?
SGA, Wemby, Giannis.
I got to say,
It's not gonna be an American this year. It's not gonna be an American this year.
it's not gonna be American
Wemby
for a while.
I say Wemby, Maxey, Luka.
You think Luka gonna come back? Luka got to play.
He does.
He's starting right now. He's starting. I'm saying like he giving. If you're right, if he out for the amount of games that he can't be out for, but if he stay here, I think he got a shot. I think he got a shot, like a real shot. I think they want Luka to win it.
I think they want Luka to win it, but I think he wants to wait to play with LeBron.
I think
you think that's what he's doing?
Kinda.
I think Luka gonna get all the accolades in 2028. Luka gonna get the MVP in 2028. Luka gonna win the championship in 2028, and Luka most likely will be in gold, silver, or bronze when it comes to the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is all.
Boy, let me tell you, I'm gonna say I said this before.
I see the play.
No, I get this. I've said this before on this pod, and I'm gonna say it again. Luka will win a ring before he gets MVP. He gonna have a D-Wade career.
I'm not mad.
I can see that.
I'm not mad at that.
I can see that.
So
I got his Dallas jersey too. I just bought it when it went on sale.
Man,
I always got to buy their Ricky jerseys. I got Donovan Mitchell's Jazz jersey too. You always got to buy their Ricky jersey. Whenever they leave and as their first team, you got to get that jersey up.
That's dope.
That's true. That's true.
All right, so our rookies, man. Potential rookie of the years. This is from the NBA site itself. At number 1 right now, of course, we got VJ. Season stats currently 22.3 points, 5.8 rebounds, 5.5 assists. At number 2, we got Cedric Coward. He plays on the Grizzlies. His current stats, 16.5 points, 3.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists. At number 3, we got Dylan Harper, 14.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, 4.8 assists. And then we got Flag at number 4, who is 13 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. How we liking the rookies? Who is the rookie of the year thus far? And will Coop season improve as we see it right now?
You go ahead, Cap. You go ahead.
I think Coop season improve now. Now it improves because AD is no longer there. Kyrie's not coming back. I think if Clay gets injured again too, you're going to see another like a
He
skyrocket.
playing like that thing behind Megan, bro.
He said what?
He playing like that thing behind Megan.
But if I want to be
He
honest,
playing like that wagon back there, man.
if I want to be honest, the only thing stopping VJ is Embiid.
Why you think?
I would say it's more so Paul George
Because-
than Embiid. That's me. That's just me.
You're correct. You are correct.
We gotta think.
But I think Embiid has the power to sit back and be like, nah, these. Because again, I think Embiid rock with him because he also from another country. So I think already Embiid kind of like stepping back and be like, do your thing, little bro. You're right.
What you talking about?
I retract my statement. It would be Paul George why he don't get where he need to get to. You're right. I retract my statement.
I don't even. I kind of agree with Paul George, but I think it's someone else. We keep forgetting Jared McCain is injured too.
Oh damn! I forgot all about him.
And last year he
I forgot
was
all about him.
balling. He was balling before he
The
before he got
fingernail
injured.
freak himself.
Once he gonna come back, and they kind of got like a guard group, kind of like Spurs got over there.
They do.
Damn, you right. So what you thinking? You think they're gonna get rid of Paul George?
Somebody's getting shit.
Somebody's getting shit.
If it's not Paul George, it might not be Paul George because I don't know who want to take his contract right now. But
I think you trade his contract for a whole bunch of role players.
You have to.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
The only place that could do that right
they
now,
shipping McCain somewhere.
they're not gonna get rid of McCain.
I don't think you should get rid. I think you should trade Paul George to the Lakers, right? Trade him to the Lakers and take up a whole bunch of them Paul.
You got
role
Quentin
players.
Grimes over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta trade both of them. Trade both of them. We'll give them Austin Reeves because I want him gone anyway. Personally.
You know. Yeah, Austin Reeves. I was about to say
Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Cam. Oh no, he's a free agent. My fault. No, he was still got his contract. Give him his contract. Oh no, my fault. Not his contract. Oh shit. We still paying Cam.
To make the money work, we would probably have to give him Rui too.
We would have to make the money work, but in that case, I'd rather give up the depth and give them Jackson Hayes and and Vanderbilt.
Yeah, you can't give him Jackson Hayes. You can't give him Jackson Hayes.
I'd rather have a ladder out there and call the Hardy boys, and they'll do a better job protecting the rim than that motherfucker.
No, why you can't give him Jackson Hayes? Because that's Luka boy.
That is Luka's boy. That is.
You can't give him his one friend.
Because he is trying to get him the Lithuanian team. True. That's true.
That's all I'm saying. That's his boy. That's his man. So you want to keep Luka happy, so you're gonna have to give up Rui.
Oh, then Trey Ayton. I don't want that motherfucker anyway.
True.
You hate him, bro. You hate him.
Trey Ayton and give us back Andre Drummond. And maybe this can work this time.
No,
Andre Drummond and Paul George, yeah.
Hell no. I don't want none of them.
You don't think that'll work? You don't think that'll work? You don't think that team working?
At all.
I don't think it works.
Drummond is the same as DeAndre Jordan right now.
Who?
DeAndre Jordan. Them niggas in the same league.
Ain't the same. Yeah, but we got Paul George now. We got Paul George now, so now we got that bona fide like person that you. Yeah, I guess you're right. Playoff P.
Paul George ain't playing no time soon.
Podcast P. So yeah, I guess. I don't want that man. I don't want that man on my team either. But I don't know. I think you gotta trade Paul George. I think like the point of what I'm saying is like, in order for him to, I think in order for his team to even have a shot, you gotta trade Paul George because these people can't come off the bench. They can't come off the bench after this. Already doing this.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the dilemma. Philly is having the dilemma. The Spurs is having. You got these people that's injured over here, and you still got Fox that got to come back over there in San Antonio. So Fox come back. I mean, what's his name? Vassell, Castle, and Harper. One of those minutes is getting cut.
Yeah,
probably one drastically.
Probably Harper's.
But you don't want to cut his minutes too much because that boy, he is playing well, and you don't want to mess up his development.
So maybe if you were talking about any other team than the Spurs, maybe. I did just watch the game, not watching it, but like I was watching the stats while we were talking, and everybody had an average of like 20 minutes. Like they averaged out the whole squad pretty well. So I don't know. Like I'm just saying like maybe. But maybe you lessen Fox's hours because you just came back from an injury, and you take some away from Wemby maybe, so that
But
Wemby
Fox
stay a
ain't
little
coming off the
healthier.
bench.
He ain't coming off the bench. No, 100%.
So who's going
I'm
to
just
the
saying, like
bench?
maybe you just take
So
away like 5 minutes from everybody,
maybe.
and he averaged 30 minutes a game instead of, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying.
And that's scary too, because Wemby I don't even think he still averaging 30 minutes or not. Like when he get those numbers in 29 minutes.
No facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
But nah, it's gonna be interesting.
Wemby played
Probably like 30 points.
He played 40 this game.
He probably averaged like 30 even.
He had 27, yeah, probably 30 even. But everybody else played 30. Everybody else played 30 besides Vassell. Vassell played 37 and Castle played 35. But everybody else played like an average. For the team, it looked like pretty average, well off. Only one person only played 7 minutes.
Gotcha. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm ready to see everybody because we got Ant out already. Like, so the game last night, Lakers Minnesota. You have no Bron, no Luka, or Ant. I thought it was still a good game. It was interesting. It came down at the end because they let them come back in Laker fashion lately. But it is what it is. But yeah, VJ, I got VJ leading right now.
Me too.
That boy different. I like the energy that he brought to the to Philly. I didn't expect him to.
The same thing we said earlier. Remember that wing that 6'6" wing who's 7 foot wingspan. No one can say no to that.
Definitely needed. But for time purposes, I'm gonna skip this topic. The gambling situation. Definitely gonna talk about it. Definitely gonna talk about it next time. I'm gonna say my thoughts. I ain't gonna say it out loud until next time. But I definitely want to get my thoughts on that. So moving on into our last segment of the episode, reaching or teaching. I do want to play a little bit of what Draymond said in regards to the Western Conference. Let me get the sound right for you all.
I mean, look at our game against Portland. Like, Portland looked like a good team.
I'm going to play a little bit of the clip
real
quick.
When I look at this conference, Spurs look good. Like, but when I look at the conference, I think the true contenders, in my mind, when I think about this, is like OKC, yours truly, the Dubs, back in the Dubs Invitational. Denver, obviously Joker, champion, always going to get them a chance. They always going to be right there. Nightmare, matchup nightmare for everybody. They always, the way AG's playing, Aaron Gordon has looked good. They're always right there. You know, they're gonna make a run for it. And then I think you got to look at both LA teams. Like, both of those teams need good breaks, right? Like, you got Bron starting off the season.
Oh, that's good enough right there.
Yeah, it's good enough. I like that.
So Draymond says the Warriors, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, and the Thunder are the only real contenders in the West. Based on what we see thus far in the season, is he reaching or teaching? Aaron, I'll start with you.
Ooh. Warriors, Thunder, Nuggets. Let me say Clippers.
Yeah, he said the Clippers.
Those are the only 4.
No, he also said the Lakers. He said 5 teams.
I'm going to say he's reaching because I think that he's underestimating the fact that the past few years, and this is going back to something that Cav said, is that it's no longer experience winning, it's depth. Because it's like you look at the last few champions, it's more so depth that has helped rather than experience. Yes, you've had experienced people like Giannis, like Joker, like Jason Tatum, like Jaylen Brown, but it's their depth.
But that team had depth too, though. The Giannis team had depth.
Yeah, that Giannis team did have depth. You had PJ Tucker on that team. Bobby Portis was there, still is there. You have
Jeff
Drew
Teague.
Jeff Teague was
Yeah.
on that team. You know, people,
T-Time.
I forget he was on that fucking team. But it's like
He forget he be on the team.
he dead ass forget he'd be on the team. Oh yeah, shit, I was on the team. Shit.
You sound like that.
But I think that he's reaching because he's discounting the teams with a lot of depth. And not just depth that can play well in their roles. That's the only reason why I'm saying he's reaching.
What about you, Kev?
I think he reaching because we heard your boy John Morant say the same thing. I'm good in the West until the West become the West.
He was smoking during that time, man.
And we witnessed for like he said, like Garrett said, the last 3 years, 1 through 10.
But wasn't it with Taylor Brook? Taylor Brook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody when niggas they gotta show off a little bit, just talking bullshit.
1 through 10 though. 1 through 10. I don't know. 1 through 10 is scary always. So, and it takes the right person to be at the 7th or 8th spot to really threaten the 2nd to the 1st spot. So it's like we seen with Golden State and the Rockets, right?
Yep.
So that 7th spot could really disrupt one of the people that you thought that was really going to be it. So now I think it's I think he what you said.
Teaching.
Yeah, I think he he not. That's not it.
Hold on, let me pull up current standings right now in the West. All right, so the top 10 currently. So OKC, of course, is 1. They 6-0. Spurs, they got the victory. They 5-0. Denver is 3-1. 4 Golden State 4-2. Then you got Portland at 3-2. Grizzlies that's 3-2. Lakers at 3-2. You got Utah 2-2. Clippers 2-2, and then you got the Houston Rockets at 2-2. So that's your top 10 potential get into the playoffs. I think he's
the Rockets are going to drop in. Trailblazers is going to drop out.
Yeah,
not Rockets, the Jazz. Jazz going to drop out.
Yeah, facts. I think he's reaching. I think he's reaching just based off. Well, y'all know the teams that I said would be top 5, and I think those top 5 teams are the contender teams. Even though the Clippers got all that experience over there, if Kawhi stayed healthy throughout the whole season, James Harden played well.
Did he not name the Minnesota Timberwolves like they didn't whoop him last year?
Nah, yeah. Nah, he didn't name him. He didn't name it at all. Because similar to what he was saying, because I don't know what Draymond Green be based it off of. He also said OKC being buddy wouldn't work out for a championship team, and then they went to go win the championship. So yeah, it's sometimes Draymond Green should.
No, he be reaching sometimes. He be reaching.
So the only 2 I got a problem with, not necessarily a problem with, but don't necessarily agree with, is the 2 LA teams. I don't like that Clipper team, nasty. And I think Bill is hurt again, right? If not mistaken. Like I just don't like what they got going on over there.
I don't like the need to want to compete with the Lakers and keep falling short. I feel like the only way for you to ever excel is to be your own team. And I think they've always been competing with the Lakers this whole time, and I think that's their downfall. I think they should have started over a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think you should have traded off all of them. You see the climate of the NBA, trade off everybody, go get some young guns, trade off all these big contracts, and just go get some young guns and start over from scratch. And in 5 years, when the Lakers is fizzling out, you'll be talked about.
Not fact. I agree. What else? I don't really got nothing else on that. Honestly, my top 5 like you said, I think the Rockets will definitely figure out. Hopefully, they get a point guard, a true point guard that can start in the season.
Go get Drew Holiday.
I like it. Drew, I like Drew.
Rockets, they got the money for that.
Dallas too.
They got the money for it. They got the money for it, and they got the depth for it.
I think they should have went and got Russ. I don't know.
like
I think they
Russ.
should have Russ and put him on the bench.
I would have been fine with that.
Speaking of Russ, though, and not even the Rockets, that 5 that they got over there in Sacramento is nasty too. That's a
Yeah,
nasty
but they're
5.
not showing us right now. Where they at? Number 12. Number 12 in the league.
They gonna get it together come like January.
Number 14. They're number 14.
That's it. What
I don't
was
know.
it?
They won
Russ,
4.
Schroeder, Zach LaVine,
DeRozan.
and Sabonis. That's nasty.
Bro, they
Like,
just
that's what I said.
older Chicago Bulls.
That's why I said wait till January. They gonna get it together.
I don't know.
I don't think they're
bro.
gonna get the
I don't
playoffs,
think
though,
so,
bro.
bro. I don't think so, bro. I think that time is over. I think when they lost when they was number 2 seed and they lost to Warriors, I thought that their time was over after that.
I think you break up the team and get some picks for everybody. First starting with Sabonis. First, you get off Sabonis, get your picks for Sabonis, get to 5 picks that you're gonna get, 4 picks you're gonna get for Sabonis.
We might
start dividing.
We might get
everybody
Sabonis.
Oh, send Sabonis to Dallas.
Oh, yeah, you might be talking.
I'm saying because like I like Derek Lively, but he's
I'm about to
traded.
say send Lively over there. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. And you still got somebody quality with Cooper, while everybody else is out or playing shitty.
Oh, and here's
But
the other thing.
I would still say Spurs. I'm gonna still say
Sabonis can bring the
Spurs
ball up too. That solves that problem.
I think Spurs have more to offer to get Sabonis than the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. But Cooper need to get off the ball. I don't like Cooper with the ball.
No,
he going to when Kyrie get here.
I hate the NBA. I just hate how the NBA play.
Why D-Lo not playing?
Shit. D-Lo,
What's
he
going
do
on with
play.
D-Lo?
He just coming off the bench. That's wild. Nah, man, but I don't got nothing else. Any closing thoughts on any topic? Everyone good? Give another shout out to y'all social media. Anybody y'all want to shout out? What we got? Wemby in 5.
So
That's the
I want this to be the thumbnail.
That you say less. Screenshot that shit. Say less. But nah, I don't got anything, man. Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, the only thing I gotta say is this has been the best start to the NBA season. I know we didn't talk about it too much, but the gambling things going on is wild, and there's more to it than what we know.
Yeah, we definitely want to dive into that next episode for y'all. I definitely want to get into that, but time purposes, we're gonna relax on it and have that for the next time. Kai, what you got? You want to get out your social media again? You got anything going on and want to let the people know?
Actually, yeah, I'm getting my printer back. I had my printer end up breaking, so I ended up having to take it a break. I do custom apparel printers and stuff like that. So if you ever need anything, I know Relentless already has his people that he really do that helps out. But like I told him as well, I'm always here to help us too. Like if you ever need anything, I do like pretty much like type of shirts he do, vinyl, screen printing. I know y'all already got it. I do sublimation too. So like you know. American Sleepers on Instagram and everywhere else.
Definitely gotta check that out. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a follow actually today. I was running around today. I was trying to get here on time. I had to make sure my tablet was all charged up. I had to make sure.
Hey, all good. I appreciate that, man.
I had to make sure I studied a little piece of it.
I appreciate it. Coming in punctual. I like it. Oh man, but that's all we got for this episode, you all, man. We want to appreciate everyone for checking out this episode, staying with us for the full conversation. If you have any feedback, make sure you hit comment down in the video or whatever streaming platform that you listen to this on, or whenever we share clips, give you feedback on what you think of the takes that we got. But with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out. Chill.